A credit card can be a beneficial or destructive tool depending on how you use it. Credit has helped people like Robert Kiyosaki build massive empires. At the same time, credit has ruined many marriages, families, and businesses. To avoid being destroyed by credit cards, it is your responsibility as well as obligation to practice good credit habits. Today, we will be looking at how to use a credit card wisely. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, you are really missing out on the latest helpful tips to secure your money. Hit the subscribe button now. Also, like and share this video with others. Thank you. The secret to reaping the benefits of credit cards lies heavily on maintaining these healthy credit habits. 1. Make your payments on time. Failure to pay on time will impact your credit score negatively because your payment history is a major factor in determining your credit score. Your payment history makes up about 35% of your credit score. Not to mention, you will be charged late fees and your debt will keep piling up. So, a best practice to help you keep your financial health in order is to make your payments on time. 2. Keep your credit utilization ratio below 25%. Know your credit limit and keep track of how much you have borrowed against your available credit. A high credit utilization ratio impacts your credit score negatively. Your credit utilization ratio is sometimes referred to as credit utilization rate. It is the amount of credit you are currently using divided by the total amount of credit you have available on your credit card. Sometimes life happens and you may have to use more credit than you projected. That's somewhat understandable, right? But to avoid hurting yourself financially, you have to follow this one rule. At any given time, your target credit card balance must not exceed 25% of your credit limit. Number 3, pay off your entire statement balance every month. The banks earn the biggest dollars by charging interest when you carry a balance. So if you don't pay off your purchases in full at the end of the month, you are making the banks richer and stealing from yourself. Before we jump into the next one, please give this video a thumbs up if you are gaining some insight. Your likes help others find this video quicker and it means a lot to me. Thank you for your support. Number 4, treat your credit card like a debit card. This means that you should only buy what you can afford to pay with cash. When using your debit card, you only spend what you have. But when using your credit card, you have the ability to overspend. Treating your credit card like a debit card will help you stick to a healthy financial plan. Remember, using a credit card is the same as borrowing. So only borrow what you can afford to pay back. Here's a rule of thumb you should follow. If you can't afford it with cash, don't buy it with credit. Number 5, always review your credit card statement. If you use a credit card, the wise thing to do is to review your credit card frequently, at least on a monthly basis. Particularly when you've had a lot of transactions with your credit card. Reviewing your credit card statement regularly will help you catch fraudulent transactions, unwanted fees, or any other charges that could potentially hurt you. Don't trust everything you see on your monthly statement. Vet all transactions and be sure that you authorized all of them. Paying everything on your statement without review can cost you a lot, especially when fraudulent accounts you don't recognize and never authorized show up on your statement. Number 6, keep an eye on your credit report regularly. Your credit score affects how well you're using your credit, reflects how well you're using your credit. And your credit report is a detailed assessment of your performance with your credit card. So, a good practice when using a credit card is to check your credit report regularly. Most times, there could be errors from banks, vendors, or third-party companies that could hurt your credit score badly. By checking your credit score report, you respond to these errors quickly before they do severe damage on your financial health. Number 7, stick to a monthly budget. Shockingly, some people are clueless on how much they have available to spend on their credit card. They just swipe until the credit card is declined. One reason most people carry too much balance on their credit card is perhaps due to a lack of monthly budget. A wise thing to do is at the beginning of every month is to create and follow a budget that will prevent you from overspending and incurring late fees on your credit card. A budget will help you regulate how you spend and what you spend on. Overall, to avoid being a financial train wreck, you will need to stick to these 7 good credit habits we've discussed. What other helpful tips do you need to establish good credit? Please let us know in the comment section below. And if you found this video helpful, smash the like button, share it with others, and subscribe now. Be sure to check out the video on the left if you want to boost your credit. Thank you.